series coming right at you, son. I am so keen for this series. It is going to be absolutely wild, but we're not going to be too long because there is a lot that we're going to get through today. Welcome to the National Isolation League. This is the league in which we don't actually have any sport to watch. You'll know why. So what do? Go and create your own sport. You go and try and figure out a way, but we can still watch the season as if it never stopped. The National Isolation League is a system where we're going to implement every single one of the teams, and we're going to continue the season based on the draw provided as if it never would have stopped. Every single Monday, you are going to get this in your subscription feeds. If you haven't subscribed yet, definitely go and subscribe, hit the ding-a-ling-ling notification bell. But let's go over the rules and how this system actually works. Games will be decided based on Wheel Decider. So Wheel Decider is an app in which I can place teams and they can basically divvy it up into certain sections. The higher chance, the more sections you're gonna get. The lower chance, the less sections you're gonna get. In a way, it is random. This is random. Literally anyone can win. A lot of people aren't gonna be happy at every single stage of this tournament because there is gonna be some absolutely massive shocks. And I can promise you, there is some absolutely massive shocks. I have gone through and done 10 rounds already, and it is madness, some of the things that do happen. And there are some flaws in the system, but this is made for fun. This is made for fun. So just get behind it, get around it, because there is gonna be ultimately some flaws, but we're doing our best here. Obviously, next up we have the higher you are on the table is going to relate to you getting a better advantage over your opponent. If you're first, going to get 16. There's no point flipping a coin because that's just completely unfair. Our first team has a severe advantage over 16. However, if it was first versus third, trust me, there's not really much of an advantage. In reality, it probably does go to the home team. Number 3, we have the home team gets an extra 1 advantage on the wheel. So obviously when you're playing at home, you've got the home fans behind you. So it would be kind of ridiculous if we didn't give the home team some form of advantage. Well, guess what? They have it. So guys, obviously this may be difficult to fully comprehend right now, but these statistics that I'm about to say will be implemented in every single game. And honest to God, there is no fucking around here. There's no fooling. I'm actually genuinely invested in this series right now because, you know, I've gone through 10 rounds to kind of see the viability of it, and I'm telling you, it's actually quite fun. And even when I've been recording this, it's like I've jumped up and been like, yes, a big shot coming, son. But this is how it will go into the wheel. So first off, you'll have the home team, then the home team, then the away team, and then after the away team, it'll be the higher placed team times the amount of spots between the two. So say it's the Melbourne Storm in first versus the Gold Coast Titans in 16. Melbourne Storm at home. So go Melbourne Storm, Gold Coast Titans, and then you've got to calculate how many spots between first and 16. So it's not 16, we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there is 14 spots in between the two positions. So if we go back to the start, it'll be Melbourne Storm, Gold Coast Titans, 14 times Melbourne Storm, and then Gold Coast Titans in the end. So obviously it would be an insane advantage for the Melbourne Storm to win that game. And in rugby league, in any sport, there is a chance for every team on any given day. So that's why you can't just give like 150 spots to 0 to the Melbourne Storm, because it's just ridiculous. Like, we all know that there is potential for shocks. That's how it works. Obviously, sometimes there'll only be 3 spots on the wheel due to the positions on the ladder, and unfortunately, sometimes actually the home team gets an advantage over the team above them if they're like 5th and 6th. And I feel like that works out anyway, because I feel like the home team is always going to have that advantage over that team that's only just above them anyway. So this is basically the most fair system that I could find in this situation. Now, in regards to points differential, this is a big play, and the longer we go into the season, it is a huge play in regards to that top 8 spot. The team that wins, if they are the higher placed team on the ladder, they will beat the lower placed team on the ladder by where the position on the ladder of the lower team is. So, if the Melbourne Storm beat the Gold Coast Titans in 16, the Melbourne Storm are going to win that game by 16. That makes sense to me, because obviously a higher placed team is, if they're going to play a really lower placed team, they're going to win by a significant amount usually. And in comparison, if the lower placed team beats the higher placed team, and say it's the Gold Coast Titans beating the Melbourne Storm, the Gold Coast Titans would win that game by 1. Because I believe that the lower place team is more than likely going to win in a close matchup rather than a severe matchup. Finally, this rule won't come in until very late in the season, rounds 20 to 25. I feel like you need to give some form of advantage to the teams that are fighting for their spot in the 8 because they're going to play obviously a lot harder and a lot more focused, a lot more driven because they're trying to get into that top 8. If you are in the spots of 5th to 12th, come round 20 to 25, you're going to get an extra advantage. You're going to get 1 extra point on the wheel. And obviously you guys can come back to this video if you want to go through all the rules. I might just put the picture up every time, but I'm not going to speak about it. But anyway guys, welcome to the NRL National Isolation League for 2020. Who do you think's going to win? Go into the comment section below. I'd love to see if you get it right. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Raiders. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Georgie Williams. Man. Oh, man. I'm getting real sick. I'm getting real sick of Paul McGregor, mate. I'm getting real sick of Paul McGregor. 13-point win. I reckon that's a call for 13 claps. What do you reckon? 13-point win, 13 claps. I reckon. Mate, nah, I'm sick of it. I'm getting real over it. I'm getting real over this, buddy. I'm not even going to. I'm going to do it. Hey, Aaron. For a long season, son. Yo, Dragons, we're in for a long season. Man, I reckon I sound like that guy at Brookvale Oval, mate. Yeah, you know, he's like, man, I reckon I sound like him. Yeah. This is bullshit, eh? This is bullshit. Oh my gosh, Trebojevic, son. Trebojevic is dominating Tuivasa-Sheck. My gosh. Oh, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck is the only player on this team who even gives a shit. Trebojevic is honestly the best fullback in the game right now. I'll give you a question. What about start, bench, cut? You got Trebojevic, you got Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, and you got buddy Tedesco. Who taking? Oh, bro, I just don't want to hear it. Bro. We just won this game by 15 points. And he scored 3 tries. Of course, I'm going to take Trebojevic and start Tuivasa-Sheck. He's got absolutely dominated. Good job, mate. Oh, bro, I just don't want to hear it, bro. No. Last week, my buddy Trebojevic, he dominated bloody Tedesco. He's obviously the best bloody fullback in the game right now. He's probably the best fullback of all time. I'm not gonna lie, he's probably the best fullback of all time. This isn't fucking fun, This is fly, baby. This is not fucking fun, This is fly. Come on, Latrell. Do something, my dude. Do something, Latrell. Oh, he's broken through Jordan. Where are you, Hargraves? Where are you? Oh, he's awake. No. Anyone but him. No. Tedesco's coming. No, Tedesco's gonna get him. Ah, shit. Oh, he's stepped Tedesco! Latrell! Oh, Latrell! How have we gone? How have we gone from back-to-back champions? I always believed in him. 0-3. Back-to-back champions. 0-3, man. Oh, man. Nah, I'm good. We would have won this game at Sharp Park. It's because it's at Cogra. It's good Jubilee. You know, we would have won otherwise. We all know it. But Sharp Park is like a fortress, son. It's finally our time. Oh, you're kidding. Why is he going for a field goal? You didn't win by 10 points. That makes me feel a little bit like now we don't look as much of an idiot. I feel like we just made you guys look like an idiot to take a field goal 10 points up. Like, who does that? Hey, shut up, mate. You little piercing field goal cheeky. It is cheeky. But it's a nice cheeky. Cheeky dinky topperino, mate. A cheeky dinky topperino. You gotta have a cheeky dinky topperino. Go for the volley. He's out of the wing. Go for the volley. Oh, I don't know if he's got it. No. I don't think so, mate. No, the ball goes out. The ball goes out there. Yeah, the ball goes out there. I don't know if he's got it. Firstly, because I don't really understand the rules of this game because I'm a Collingwood fan. But like, the point of the matter is that I don't know if he's got it. Yes, try time, baby. I'm trying to no. Do we usually look like this? Are we usually quite good? But I don't know. Are we usually quite good?
Alright, yeah, that's just unlucky. It's all part of the plan. We're always a club of the plan, and it's all part of the plan.
Pass it to Micah! Pass it to Micah! Man, turnover on Fifth Avenue. You guys are gonna get a good opportunity here. Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. Yes! Yes! Michael Morgan took the field goal. Michael Morgan? Oh, I like him. I like Michael Morgan. Oh, he's looking good. It's unlucky in that one. We're just unlucky in that one. Wow, he's looking. Hey, he's not just a rugby league player, if you know what I mean. I know you're probably not enjoying it, but it's been a good game. It's been a good game. Like, we won. We won. We got out of ninth though. Doggies! Doggies! We got out of ninth. That's the main thing. Like, that's our favourite position. You gotta love ninth. We all love ninth.
Bro, I promise you, bro. If I was at that game right now, you know it, I know it, everyone knows it. I would riot, bro. I'm so angry right now, doggies.
We all love the memes. We all love the memes. Oh, we would have won that game if we didn't just defend the whole game. Though we lost by 14 points, we would have won the game. We just defended. How do you score the point if you just defend? The doggies always do this, man. The doggies always do this. Defend. I bet you can play until he's 50, which granted it's next year, but in the same sense, like Benji could honestly play until he's 50. It's unreal. I'll be back next week, doggy. Wow, what a performance. The usual. Oh, beautiful. Man, I'm very happy with that. What? Why are you happy? What? You just lost by 16 points. Why are you happy? I don't think you understand. This is a phenomenal performance for us. First up, I remember when we lost 54-0 to the Broncos at Seabus. And the following year, we lost like 34-0 to the Broncos at Seabus. After, we lost 34-12 to the Broncos at Seabus. So if you see a pattern here, we just lost this game by 16 points. First game was 54, the second game was 34, and bingo, bango, baby. Bingo, damn well. Bango, baby, we have now only lost by 16. So I'm seeing a trajectory here. Next 3 years, we're gonna win a game against the Broncos. Or maybe we only might lose by 2 points. Performance! Yeah, it's official, you need help. You do need help.
Yes, it is very difficult being a Titans fan. Yes, it is very difficult being. Hey, sorry. Hello, my name is Bronco Suck, and welcome to the National Isolation League of 2020. As we go into each round, I will provide you with the results from the current week. Plus, I will be going through the ladder and how we're going to be going into the future. Hey, what did I say into the future? That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, my name is Bronco Suck, and let's get into the news. Round 3 of the National Isolation League, the Canberra Raiders and the Dragons laid off. Now the Canberra Raiders won this game by 13 points. Fantastic effort by the Raiders. Man, what not my team beat the Raiders. Following this, the early match on a Friday night was Manly. The Manly Seagulls going up against the New Zealand Warriors. Now, obviously, you know they had to test the stadium as if there was asbestos. There was no asbestos this time, but we will come back to you at a later time to confirm. In this game, the Manly versus the Warriors, 10th versus 15th. So Manly did have a little bit of an advantage, and it paid off. Manly ended up winning that game by 15 points. If you're a Warriors fan, it's not looking too good for you this season. Following this, we had the big Friday night clash between two massive rivals in the South Sydney Rabbitohs and the Sydney Roosters, and you would damn well have spotted it. Oh, you would damn well have spotted it. Some of the South Sydney Rabbitohs came through on top in that one by 12 points. They did it quite well too. They did it quite easily. So I'm very surprised that, you know, the back-to-back champions are now 0-3. Roosters have had a terrible start to the season. It has been a very difficult start to the season. Can they turn it around? Super Saturday, the Sharks played the Knights, and the Knights ended up winning by 11 points. What's going on, Cronulla? You're at home, you have the the advantage, however you are significantly lower on the table. But Cronulla Sharks, they're struggling as well. We're starting to see a lot of teams struggling. Melbourne Storm going up against the Penrith Panthers. Now this was a very, 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 very close game in which the Melbourne Storm ended up winning by 6 points. 6 points. We finally had a shock later in that evening with the Cowboys, the North Queensland Cowboys, getting on top over the Parramatta Eels by 1 single point. Crazy game. Crazy game with the North Queensland Cowboys. Sunday afternoon action, and the West Tigers came through on top over the Bulldogs very easily. Very easily by 14 points. The Tigers win that matchup by 14 points. It was a very easy match. The Bulldogs, oh no. When I migrate to this country, I will start to go for the Bulldogs. And I will never go for the Bulldogs. Alright? Because I'm not aggressive. I'm a very loving human being. Broncos suck. It's a very loving human being. Bulldog fan have very bad reputation. It's not Broncos suck. They're very bad too, man. And they're very bad too. Sorry about that, I got a little bit distracted. Now following that, the final game of the weekend was the Gold Coast Titans going up against the Brisbane Broncos in the M1 Derby. Now this is a derby. Surely you're expecting a very good game, yes? A very good game? No, not a very good game. The Broncos ended up winning by 16 points. National Isolation League ladder after round 3 is as follows. The Newcastle Knights, the Canberra Raiders, Brisbane Broncos, and the Melbourne Storm have all remained undefeated. The Knights have gone into top spot and they have a for and against of +49. The Raiders +45, Broncos +27, and the Storm +22. The Eels obviously dropped from 1st to 5th, however their for and against is quite good. They've got +45, the Rabbitohs with a +12, +6 for the Tigers, Panthers +4, Cowboys +2, and the I don't know how to honor a contract Manly Seagulls are +2. Then we get to the teams that have all not won a game. And currently, that is 6 teams. No! Yes, there is 6 teams, not 7. I was very ridiculous in my head. It's not very good. Now, we've got the Cronulla Sharks, the Sydney Roosters, the St. George Illawarra Dragons, the Bulldogs, the very aggressive Bulldogs, man, I'm scared of the Bulldogs fans, and the New Zealand Warriors, followed by the Gold Coast Titans. Their fans, they hurt. Cronulla Sharks on -17, the Roosters on -19, the Dragons -27, the Bulldogs -28, and then we'll get to the 2 teams at the bottom, the Warriors -49. How can you possibly be on -49 after 3 rounds? And then you get the Gold Coast Titans, who are like, you know what, you are bad, but we are better. We are -74. Like, this is unacceptable. And that will do us for the National Isolation League recap for round number 3 of the 2020 season. I'm gonna send you back to BKR Sport now. Thank you for being with me. I hope you have enjoyed. Definitely subscribe for more action. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you did like it, please big thumbs up so that you're enjoying this content. If you want to stay up to date with how this series goes, then obviously definitely subscribe and hit the little ding-a-ling-ling notification bell so you get a notification every single time we upload. I'm really excited to see how this series goes. I've never done anything like this before, so I really do hope you enjoy it, and I have put a lot of work into this series, so if you have liked it, please do give a big thumbs up. That'll do it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.